Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. I'm going to just try something a little different here for Ark Ascended, or Ark Survival Ascended. I still can't get the stupid name right. I'm going to have some gameplay playing in the background while I talk about 10 things I would like to see in the next game, like a wish list, if you will. I feel like I haven't done this yet for this game. I've been kind of like hands off because of the situation that we're in with the game, with everybody teasing like, oh, it's going to be a TwitchCon, oh, there's a leaked trailer. You know what I'm talking about. And I don't know, I just want to give my 10 things I'd like to see in it. Probably won't, but what the heck, let's get going. This is in random order, but I have it all written down here on my phone here. So anyway, number 1, build parts like Conan Exiles. So in Conan Exiles, they have a ton of different style of building parts, so you can really get really cool different building types and structures and stuff like that, and it makes it a lot more fun because then there's always some new part to build with. In old Ark, I think there's thatch, wood, metal, I believe, stone, glass, and tech, and that was the same 6 build types for the entire life of the game. They never added a new one. The only way to get new ones was if you use mods. So hopefully we'll have some official ones, and with mods being enabled across the board, we should have some really cool ones made up by the community. So, and hopefully they fixed the snapping points and stuff like that, because having it go like a little bit off when you're trying to mix parts, oh man, I couldn't tell you how many times my house was all crooked, and when you're trying to run across the roof, you'll stop because you're like, oh, because there's a little dip. Hopefully they address that and finally fix that. Number 2, have an actual polar bear tameable in the game. So in the current game, current Ark, polar bears are only in caves and they're not tameable. They're like only an enemy NPC. Now you can make the dire bear white, and that's all it is a white dire bear. Hopefully they'll have like an actual skin or look different with abilities of a polar bear, because polar bears have been around for a very long time, and I feel like it fits in the prehistoric setting, especially if it's a giant polar bear. That'd be really, really cool. So anyway, just polar bears in general, an actual look, new style look of a polar bear with all these cool creatures and dinosaurs and stuff. It'd be really cool just to get a polar bear. It's my favorite animal, by the way. Number 3, more fantasy creatures. Now we got griffins, we got wyverns, and we got all sorts of stuff, but we don't have dragons. Now we should have a couple of dragons. They don't have to be huge like the boss, and I know if you use mods, there's a cool dragon that has a sleep animation, which I'll get into later. But yeah, it'd be really cool to have like dragons, some other fantasy creatures. If the game is big enough, it'd be cool to do like crossovers with Jurassic Park or just other entities in general, just to really go out there, you know? Because Ark is fun, especially with mods. I mean, you can just do whatever. Let's see here. Number 4, different styles of tech gear. Now, with the newest patch, or the last DLC, there was armor or tech armor skin. There wasn't an actual different style of tech armor. What I mean by different style is maybe break up the abilities a bit so that it's not all in one armor style type, right? They obviously have different looks of the armor. That'd be really cool. And they could just do skins if they want to be lazy. Or they can actually take the time to make the different armors have different abilities. That way there's not just one armor with all the abilities. Let's say there's a speed armor. Let's say there's a power armor, which is really strong. And then let's say there's a combat armor, which is really, has really good combat. And then there's a long range armor, which has all these cool like long range weapons that come out of it. I feel like that would be a cool way to do it, and it would really add to the strategy of the game, and it'd be a lot more fun to have your buddies like, oh man, you're the speed class, or you can be the tank class and stuff like that. It would just add another layer of depth to the gameplay rather than have everybody just have super duper armor. I know that would be a huge task trying to balance all that, but it'd be really, really cool. Make it fun and different. Then you could have different loadouts. You could have your speed loadout, your tank loadout, so on and so forth. I think that'd be really fun and a nice little touch to add to Ark Survival Ascended. I almost said it wrong again. All right. Now, number 5. Now this would be really cool, and hopefully they do this. Some modder does this, because I doubt Wildcard will do it. They can't even get the damn game out on time. But have it like... Stupid phone. Have it like Monster Hunter, where every single creature in the game can be made... You can make armor off of it. So let's say you kill a T-Rex, right? You can harvest the body parts and make T-Rex looking armor. It could be like the chest pieces, the T-Rex head, stuff like that. That would be so cool if they implemented that in some way. Maybe they're saving that for the second game, but the way Monster Hunter does it, you farm for parts, and it would give you a reason to not just tame the creature, but to also keep hunting down those creatures. Because once you get the creature tamed, you really don't really care, at least in the way I play, to go track down another T-Rex. They're usually just a nuisance in the area. How cool would it be if you're the one seeking out the T-Rex after you've tamed one or two and go get their parts to make cool armor out of? I think that would add a ton of new armor parts and just a lot more fun to the game too, because then, if let's say you're playing on PvP, you could both be hunting for T-Rexes, trying to get the T-Rex armor pieces, and then you have to fight them to try to get it too. So it adds another layer of depth and fun to the game. Anyway, I think that would be really, really cool. 6, in single player mode, when you're playing, assuming it has a single player mode still, when it's nighttime and you go lay down in your bed, it should give you an option to speed it to the next day. Kind of like in every single farming game, how it ends the day and it goes to the next one. And Grounded does this when you go to sleep. So it's like sleep for how long? You can sleep till the morning. I think it'd be really cool if Ark did this, because when you go to bed at night, currently, in single player at least, you're just laying there. Nothing happens. You can't skip to the next day or anything. Because nighttime in this game is so dark, you can't see jack. So either do that, or number 7, give the game a 24-hour clock, like in Animal Crossing, where whatever time it is in the real time is what time it is in game. That could be another way to tackle this. I think that'd be a really cool idea, because then, since they're on servers and everything, and the servers are live all the time, how cool would it be if it was an actual based on real time? I think that'd be really, really cool. Number 8, be able to pet the dinosaurs. Just have a simple little pet animation. I think that'd be really cool to make it more personable, make you even more attached to your creatures. That way it's even more devastating when they get killed or kidnapped or whatever. I just think that'd be really, really cool. Nice little touch to build your, relationship with the creature. Assuming it has a relationship thing, because as far as I know, you tame it and that's it. There's no like added bonuses to having it, like you or whatever. It'd be really cool if they added that system, but again, they can't even get the game out on time, so don't hold your breath. But that would be a really cool addition. Maybe some modder will figure that out, because I know modders have a sleep animation and they do have pet animations in the mod scene. So that would be really cool to add. Somebody out there, go do it. Number 9, I kind of touched on this just a few seconds ago. The creatures have a sleep animation. So when you're done and you tell them to stay, if they idle for a minute, have them take a nap. Have them do a different sleep animation. There was a cool dragon I downloaded, and in fact, I made a video on it. It was a mod for PC where once you get off the creature and it sits there idle for a second, you can tell it to go to sleep, and it would curl up in like a sleeping animation. It was so cool. It was like, oh, that's a nice touch. It'd be really cool if they went through all the creatures and added a sleep animation to it. I think that'd be really sweet. Now, number 10. This is the last thing for this video. And this game desperately needs it, but I seriously doubt they'll address it in this. This seems like a thing they would fix in a sequel, which is going to be a Souls-like game. I guarantee you they're going to change that before it comes out. And that's have better combat and hit detection. None of this linear Minecraft-style fighting where you're just like, I'm attacking. Oh, and then you get hit and you bounce back. It's like so archaic and so stupid for this style of game. Everything else is fun except for the combat. I mean, you could be attacking a dinosaur and missing because he's attacking you and you're just bouncing backwards. It's like, I don't think they could fix that in this game, But if they can make the combat a little better, or if the dinosaur is biting you, you actually feel like you're getting bitten instead of just bouncing away. It's really weird. Like, you can be running away, and the dinosaur will attack you, and you'll bounce forward. It's more of like a nudge, like he's whacking you, than an actual bite. So I don't know how they could fix that. I mean, if a T-Rex gets you in its grasp, it should just hold you down. And I know they have a couple of animations for like the raptor. Like the raptor can jump on you and claw you to death. But it'd be really... Oh, and so it's the same thing with the... It's either the alligator or the crocodile. It's one of the cool lizard things. And the cat. The big ass kitty. The Thyliaco, I think that's how you say it. Where it can jump out of the tree and rip you off the thing and eat you. It'd be really cool if they added something like that for everything. Like the bear mauls you to death or something like that, just to add a little layer of depth to the animations in combat. Anyway, these are 10 things I would like to see in Ark Survival Ascended. Hey, I probably got it right. List some things you would like to see added to the new remaster/remake. We still don't know what it is. It's just fun to speculate. I have no idea when they're going to show a trailer. I think the game is going to be internally delayed, probably until December or even January. Hell, it might even be canceled at this point. I don't have any inside information. I'm just speculating. But with Ark's track record, or Wildcard's track record, they never released anything on time. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching, and stay frosty.